Robert Downey Jr. is back to Marvel and is the new Doctor Doom, but don't you think this is just another Marvel shenanigan? Let's get into it.
Nerdy or nada.
Marvel failed miserably with Phase 4. Sure, we had some good stuff like Loki 1 and 2, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier in the series, but we also had Miss Marvel, which was a drag, the awful She-Hulk, the Captain Marvel movie, the unnecessary Thor 4 Love and Thunder, and nobody really talks about it. But I liked Moon Knight. Oh, I forgot about Hawkeye, which was also terrible. I won't put Guardians of the Galaxy 3 on the list because despite being great, it's an outsider. This would be a perfect segue to promote Insider, but they don't sponsor the channel, so forget them. Back to the point, Guardians is a James Gunn project, and Marvel had no hand in it since the guy did whatever he wanted, and since it makes money, okay, go ahead. Overall, the MCU or Marvel Cinematic Universe or whatever you want to call it, all of it went wrong in Phase 4, and that hype from the end of Infinity War and Endgame is gone. Deadpool is proof of this. Marvel Disney would never let an R-rated movie hit theaters if they didn't really need it. The movie is amazing, and because of it, Nerd or Nada hired me. I watched the movie and loved it. Lots of jokes, dirty words, breaking the fourth wall, and guaranteed fun. But, like with Downey Jr.'s return, it's pure desperation. The company took advantage of Hugh Jackman wanting to return to the role and didn't miss the opportunity. However, it's a case of a non-Marvel universe because we know that despite being Marvel heroes, Deadpool and X-Men were from Fox, Guardians of the Galaxy, as I said, was a James Gunn project, and we also had the success of the Spider-Man movie, which is now with Fox configuring another brand with someone else, in this case, Sony. That said, the biggest success of something thought up by Marvel in Phase 4 is Loki. Another thing I was thinking about, if Wolverine is the anchor of the X-Men universe, and he is on and off screen, then the 616 universe of the Sacred Timeline is also going down the drain because Tony Stark died, and he was clearly the anchor of Phases 1 to 3 of the MCU. And maybe that even explains the downfall of Phase 4. I'm doing some serious justification here, breaking the fourth wall like Deadpool, but it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? RDJ, long name, I'll abbreviate it to RDJ, Robert Downey Jr.'s name, to make it easier, and Hugh Jackman are actors who made cornerstone characters in their universes, and here Marvel is appealing to them to save everything. But here's the question. Is it a good idea to put a big actor in a mask? Maybe yes, because Disney did it with The Mandalorian, and it worked. Who, by the way, is Mr. Fantastic. It's truly a multiverse, my friend. I like the idea of RDJ coming back, but at the same time, I'm not sure if he'll be a good Doctor Doom. Anyone who has heard Iron Man's original voice, it will probably be the same in the dubbed version too, and now here's the same voice behind Doom's mask. I prefer to call him Doctor Doom because Destiny sounds really lame, like a fortune teller. We'll find it very strange and think, is that Iron Man? Tony Stark? And will they come up with a story where Tony turns into Doctor Doom in this alternate universe of the third incarnation of the Fantastic Four? How will Marvel handle it? Lots of questions here. But as an old comic book fan, will I go to the cinema and pay a $30 ticket? Yes. To see a bunch of over 50-year-olds in colorful costumes? Yes. And play fighting with weapons and superpowers? Absolutely, kids. Wow, Nerd or Nada, you were really harsh. It must be the age. Anyway, let's see what the future holds for desperate Marvel. Who knows? In this desperation, they'll either fall once and for all or come back triumphant. And as Seiya searches for Athena, as Shun searches for Ikki, or as Brazil searches for a gold medal, I bid you farewell. Nerd or Nada wrote this text with ADHD at its peak. Phew. I'm already tired. I think $50 and bus fare aren't worth this mental strain. That's why my generation is all on anxiety meds. Nerd or Nada has embraced madness, but calls itself eccentric. And going to Jandira, it costs more than this pay. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I think I rambled a bit here. This was another Nerd or Nada video, and this channel has good subscribers, but it's not enough, my friend. So smash the like button, subscribe, and help us out, because AI is taking people's jobs. Say no to drugs, accept Deadpool as your savior, along with Hugh Jackman and Robert Downey, Jr. And that's it. See you next time, and I'm out.